Ben, if you're getting this message, you need to stop doing the ooh ball. Do this to crack the episode?
Fucking solid.
And welcome to the Ooh Bull podcast, where we watch all.
Oh my god damn it! I gotta fix that.
Where we watch all Ooh Bull video game based movies. I am your host Ben with
The Gamer Jordan.
and on today's episode, we are doing BloodRayne. Do you want to continue playing that during me saying the title?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you don't have to. This movie was dog shit.
Yeah, say the title again.
BloodRayne.
Okay, cool.
All right, Jordan. Video game. You do have a history with this video game.
I do. I played 1 and 2 like crazy. I didn't even know Betrayal was a game.
Oh,
And I
me neither.
played it, and it's super fun.
Okay.
I had fun replaying this. I have fonder memories playing it closer to when it came out.
Okay.
Because it's a little janky.
Can I tell you my thoughts of this
Yeah.
video game?
Go ahead.
So I've never played it up until now.
Okay.
I never liked the cover.
Oh, yeah. No, it's, yeah.
Because the cover made me think of this is what white trash people play. When I see the cover of this video game, the people who buy this game also buy WWE toys.
Yeah. I have to turn you back up now because you're talking quietly.
I don't know why it was like that. In my brain, I just, whenever I saw it, I was like,
Did you also have that with Blood Omen 3?
I would have to see the cover of it.
I'm going to test something out on you.
Because the first one's on PS1, right?
BloodRayne 1?
Yeah.
No, it's PS2.
Is it PS2? Because to me, it felt like a PS1 game.
Yeah.
But it was kind of...
Oh, is it Blood Omen 2 that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is.
So did this game come out like before... Yep. No, to me, if you were to show me back to back without the title, I'd be like, same game.
Yeah, Blood Omen 2. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to see if you were sexist or not.
Was this pre Devil May Cry? I just wonder if Devil May Cry kind of took from this. Because, you know, like the hack and slash feel to it.
Yeah.
But
anybody who hasn't played the game, it's Bayonetta, just worse.
Or
yeah.
just
It's just before Bayonetta
Devil May
got
Cry,
better.
much worse.
Yeah. So it came out 2002, October.
Okay. 10:02.
I forgot how to spell devil for a second.
TRUMP. Yeah.
No, Devil May Cry 1 was first.
Okay, so they took from a better game
Yeah.
and made a worse game.
Probably pretty speedy. But it's still rated really high. I think people just have nostalgia goggles for it. But I did play the remaster, which has much better controls.
Okay.
Like I was playing it on a PS2 emulator. I was like, this is
Why-
unplayable. And then
Why did it feel like a PS1 game to me? It felt like tank controls, honestly.
But could you imagine those graphics on a PS1? The PS1 would cry out for help.
Oh. It looked like a PS1.
Wow. All right.
It
Wow.
did. No,
You grew up through these eras. I don't understand how. Maybe you just think the PS1's more powerful than it is.
maybe.
Yeah. But anyway,
PS1 and PS2 to me, like the lines do get blurred.
interesting.
But like if you were to play like I don't know, like FF7 or Xenogears, like those games, like the detail in Xenogears.
Yeah, I would use Final Fantasy VIII as a better example for what you're trying to say.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
7 is very...
Oh, that fucking like trailer where what's his fucking name? Fucking
Squall?
sad boy, yeah, Squall. But he's like dragging his
Gun sword?
gun sword in that trailer. Fucking made me wet.
is
Never
so
played
good.
the game, but the trailer,
Yeah. You don't...
I'm not gonna play it. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, it's... You either love it or you hate it, and the story is not the reason people love it.
I'll
I
go
don't
off of no one needs to know about this
Yeah.
FF8 review because
Yeah.
they fucking hated it so much.
7's really good.
But they also played it during the
You know
pandemic.
what else is really good?
Remake, Rebirth.
Just saying. Just check it out. It's free. You have it.
Yeah, I do. I also won the national championship in my college football dynasty, okay? Against people that I work with. And they can all fucking suck a chode. Wrong button. There we go. Natty. Eastern Carolina Pirates. Natty.
Ooh, let me hit the button again. Sorry.
Yeah, I beat Michigan
Okay.
with a last second field goal. I don't want to fucking hear it. All right, Jordan. Do you have any more about this game?
No, I liked it. I think I know I like 2 way more.
Okay.
And
The movie or the game?
I haven't watched the movie yet. We'll see. No, the game is way better. It feels closer to Bayonetta, so
Okay.
yeah. And I love Bayonetta, so
My brother has brought up that I need to play Bayonetta
oh, so
well more than one time.
good. Yeah.
Probably more than 5.
Yeah.
He has brought up Bayonetta when we talk about video games.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my list of games that I'll never get to.
I would
Sorry,
put,
Brian.
on games that gamers need to play. I would put it on the same tier list as like Dark Souls. Like it might not be for you, but if it is for you, it is going to be your favorite thing. Like
Hack and slash, though, I mean, like it is a good. It's a good genre if you don't know what to play, and you kind of want to turn your brain off and just mow down enemies.
yeah.
But my brain then goes to, well, then I want to play a good version of this and play like Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors, where I can just
That's no turn off your brain.
Yeah.
Otherwise you will not enjoy that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
I mean, it's a acid trip of a hack and slash, but I mean, hack and slash in itself though is just
Did you ever play the Gundam Dynasty Warrior games?
no.
They're really good.
No.
They're really good.
The I don't think oh, I know what game I'm gonna buy now, and it's for the GameCube. Zoids.
Oh, I love Zoids. I have a thing with Zoids.
Underrated anime?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%.
God, fuck yes, best friends again. Step aside, Aldrich. I don't care what your fucking history is. Step aside.
So, no,
I will
that-
fight you.
That was on like Toonami or something for a while, and my favorite, like in kindergarten, we had to list our favorite thing. I put Sabretooth, whatever the main guy's name, or
Yes.
yeah, the Sabretooth lion,
Liger?
liger,
Yeah. The white one or the blue one?
the white one.
Well, the blue one turns into the white one. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh god,
Can we do it?
so good.
Let's do a Zoids podcast.
I would love it. Oh my god, I love Zoids. But no, I hit like, I don't know, 15, and I would ask people, I'm like, because I could not remember the name, and I was like, it's like Gundam, but all the Gundams are animals.
So I used to buy the model kits of Zoids,
Yeah.
and they would have batteries in them.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. Brian, if you are listening, best memory of my teenage years, okay?
Yeah.
So my brother wasn't living with us, but he would come over and we would order, oh my God. Oh, I might. I actually might tear up. We would order a banana a banana pepper pizza, just banana peppers with cheese.
All right.
And we would watch, I can't remember what we would watch. Oh fuck. Project ACO. Have you ever seen Project
yeah,
ACO?
Well, I don't know if I've watched a full season or anything, but I've watched a full episode.
I think it's just movies.
Oh.
So we would watch Project ACO.
Then no.
We would watch Project ACO, eat banana pepper pizza from this really, really good gas station that made phenomenal fucking pizza.
Yeah. I might be thinking of Code Lyoko. That's...
Oh, you need to watch Project ACO.
Okay.
You would fucking love it.
Okay.
And like it would be like once a week or once every 2 weeks. And because I would just steal enough money from my mom to buy these model kits, and we would build these model kits while eating banana pepper pizza. And it's like that memory to me. Oh my God. Just brotherly love right there.
Man, I wish I had something like that.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You know what? If you ever want to do it, we'll do it.
Okay.
It's fucking great. We can sit on this fucking floor in the recording area that we have.
Just build Zoids.
They're so fucking expensive now.
Oh,
but oh my God, and just eat banana pepper pizza. Oh.
Yeah, there's like a PS3 Zoids game, and it's like $130.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Because the one for the GameCube was so much fun.
It wasn't.
It was so much fun.
Oh man. But yeah, no, I hit 15. I was like, what the fuck is this anime? I could not for the life of me find it. And then I was watching like some YouTube review thing for the newest Gundam, and one of the Gundams kind of turned into like a bird thing, and he's like, what is this, fucking Zoids? And I was like, oh, that's it. And then I went back and watched all of Zoids, and I was like, this is fantastic.
Oh, it's $40 on eBay.
Oh, it's only $40?
Yeah, this is... Sorry, I keep on burping.
Oh.
That's the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun. It was a battle royale.
Oh, interesting.
Let me just add that to cart. I wonder if it's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, maybe.
But there's not a lot of shit on Crunchyroll.
No, they have the newest stuff, and that's... I think they just blow all their budget on that.
Because what Zoids like show...
Did you ever watch Fooly Cooly? We are straight up avoiding the movie again.
Yes, we are.
Did you ever watch Fooly Cooly?
No.
You should watch Fooly Cooly. Everybody, I think, should watch. That is like a Studio Ghibli movie. Like, if you hadn't watched like Howl's Moving Castle, I'd be like, how the fuck do you watch anime? Fooly Cooly is so fucking good, and I had no idea it existed.
So Zoid's Chaotic Century is, I think, the one that me and you were talking about, where it's the dude with the red strip, and he's got the blue liger.
Yeah.
So I think it's that one.
Yeah.
I am gonna.
Yeah, and then there was a 3D one, and that I didn't like that one.
So like the next season, New Century, got like a red-haired or blonde-haired, but he's got the blue liger. I don't remember him in the show.
Oh, you need to rewatch it. Oh,
I'm going to. I tried to watch. It was either Zoid's Wild or Zoid's Wild Zero.
Did you ever watch any of the Transformer shows?
Like the cartoons?
Yeah.
Like back in like the 90s or early 2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Armada?
If I did, I don't remember.
It's the one with the little robots.
Definitely
They're
not
like
them.
little cards, and
because like they did that with
upgrade
Gundam, like where they were like little like pocket things.
Yeah.
Can we do a G Gundam podcast?
Oh my God, Ben.
Can we just do a Gundam podcast?
We're gonna do.
I know. I just don't want to do this anymore,
I know.
Jordan.
Max are so good. Mech animes are so good.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine starting off like a Gundam podcast where you do the original? You would just listen to us basically fuck each other for an hour.
Yeah. I love original Gundam.
Yeah.
And Wing. And yeah, so I was rewatching G.
Wing's not great, but Wing gets a lot of hate. Wing's not great, but the hate that Wing gets, I would say, is not deserved.
Okay, what does it get?
Wing?
Yeah.
Where? All right. Oh, hold on.
I don't consume any anime fan shit.
I
watch my anime. I like it.
Okay.
And I move on.
So, I've never watched the Wing TV show. I've watched the movie.
Okay.
I love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it also...
It's a Save the Princess story.
Yeah, but so is Blood Orphans.
And Blood Orphans is better. Blood Orphans. It's Iron Blooded Orphans.
Iron Blood Orphans. But like, I would also say that the 08 is also better than Wing. The Vietnam.
Okay, but we're getting off track.
Oh.
Real quick. G. I was rewatching G. I forgot about the Mexican fucking Gundam. Holy shit. Holy shit. It came on screen and I was like, is this allowed?
So
I was streaming it. I was like, people still stream it.
Doesn't he have dual pistols?
Yes.
And a sombrero?
And a sombrero. What? What the fuck? It came out of the ground and I was like, no. What? I mean, and then it started fighting and I was like, no.
Better than coming out of a river.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It should have actually.
Oh my god.
We would have.
I just was watching it in disbelief. So sometimes I'll have anime going on. This is why I wanted to talk about it. Sometimes I'll have anime just kind of going while I'm driving. I'm not like watching it. It's
That's
just
safe.
Like, I know I'm not like paying attention to the screen.
Yeah.
Especially like a lot of anime. There's a lot of things in between fights.
Yes.
So, and the fights are the reason I'm watching it. Storyline, I can just kind of listen to it. It came out of the fucking ground. Not even close to its first fight scene. I pulled over and was just raptured. I could not believe what I was seeing. And I was... It's so good.
But the French one? All it's missing is a baguette.
Little mustache.
Can we do a G?
I would love to talk about G.
If we did... All right.
Oh, my God.
Listeners, start telling your friends and family about the podcast. Start sending us money. Because the way that I would love to do, like especially a G Gundam style podcast, is we would watch it like live and record.
Oh, God, that'd be so fun.
I mean, they're quick 20-minute episodes. And then we would just... like live reaction.
Hang on. I'm seeing if I can buy a model kit for the
Mexican
Gundam.
We got to get to this episode at some point because there's a lot to talk about.
I bet it's so expensive.
$80.
Oh, there's a miniature for $89.
Holy cow.
And that's the only one I'm seeing. Maybe they didn't do a lot of models for...
Yeah, but that's probably why they did G Gundam, is because they'd be like, we've got 100 model kits you can buy.
Yeah, I do. I wish more Gundam shows did that. Like, every Gundam looks so unique.
Yeah.
The American Gundam is also fucking...
Gundam Unicorn?
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Gundam Unicorn is nice.
Yeah. I know it's weird that the most boring Gundam is just
the first one?
Japan Gundam.
Yeah. Or the first Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just kind of lame compared to everybody else.
Gundam Barbados from Iron Blooded Orphans.
Oh, yeah.
Such a fucking fuckboy. God. All right. On to BloodRayne. I know.
All right.
I know.
I just want to talk about Gundam all day.
I could.
I was just like, because oh man, Yeah, I wrapped up the season of JoJo, and I was like, I want to watch something that just makes me.
You
feel
wrapped
good.
up Stardust?
Yeah,
They beat Dio?
I mean, for now, I know he comes back in every fucking season.
I can't remember.
That last fight was good. Dio is so good.
All right,
Anyway,
so you're heading on. So you're going to Diamond or Unbreakable Diamond.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and the sexism did loosen up a little bit.
Yes, it did.
It was really good. Yeah, but I just wanted something that I knew or that I had nostalgia for, and I couldn't remember the name of Gundam G. I was like, the one where it's kind of like Pacific Rim, and then Reddit was like, oh yeah, first time in my life where I was like, obscure thing to type into Google, and Reddit was like, oh, we got you.
How did you love though, like the final battle of JoJo and Dio, like the time, like how Dio would stop time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
then,
so good.
And then JoJo would he would start to just break it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good. JoJo fights are like really underrated. Why
is JoJo not more popular?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They'll do something and then strike a pose.
Yeah.
Every 30 seconds. Oh my god. Because Dragon Ball Z has two poses. They have the battle ready pose.
And the pooping pose.
And the pooping pose.
Yeah.
JoJo, they'll attack in a pose.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad you're into it now.
It's so good.
So I do like Diamond's Unbreakable. I think my thing with season 4, the one you're going into,
Is Dio now a stan?
no.
Okay. So Dio does come back.
I can't honestly remember.
Okay.
So I
Fuck,
all right,
the
so
last
four.
fucking okay, sorry.
So,
The
like-
last like
So like after like season, it's like either 6 or 7. So the guy who made JoJo, he realized that I can't remember his name. The main character of Stardust Crusaders.
yeah.
Um
Also, Speedwagon. I just want to like okay, Speedwagon was my favorite in the first season.
yes.
All the Speedwagon characters.
It wasn't Caesar. Caesar was my favorite in season 2. I loved Caesar. His bubbles.
Yeah. I don't know. Speedwagon's just so much fun. If I could get a spin-off show where for some reason Speedwagon has to take out Dio.
We haven't even started the episode yet.
I know. If Speedwagon had to fight Dio for some reason, I would lose my shit. That would be the most fun
Yeah.
ever. Because, like, Speedwagon's just kind of like the guy in the chair, it feels like.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, you need shit? I got shit. And it's fun. But yeah, if he got, like, a stand to, like, have to take out Dio, my brain would explode.
So
That'd be
season 4, the one you're going into.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. So after Stone Ocean, there's a reset because the guy realized that he made JoJo from Stardust Crusaders. He's God,
Yes.
and he does a reset.
But he's such a good god.
He is, and like he does come back in the next season and in the final season before the reset.
Yeah.
Because the season that Netflix is gonna do after Stone Ocean, it's basically a Journey to the West,
Oh. Okay.
like thing. I will say so. Season 4, I love season 4, but it does take like a step back on the intensity a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, that was great. There was a gnat. But I think the stands in season 4 is the strongest part of season 4. But then you'll also realize there's a game, like I told you in the last time we recorded, that basically just went, oh, we're going to make this into a video game.
Oh, okay.
And they stole season 4.
Gotcha.
But still, to me, Golden Wind is the best.
Okay. Should I just skip ahead to it?
No,
Okay.
no, don't.
the
Because there's also a Red Hot Chili Peppers stand.
so I did compare the stands in JoJo to the stands in Fate in the Fate series. I need to recant that.
After this, we have to get to the movie.
I know. I need to recant that because I might be wrong. I don't think the stands ever fused with their hosts. And the most just bad the first time he did it was cool. Because it happens like 3 times in the Dio fight. It like the last time it happens, I started bawling. I started cheering.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
It was so good.
Last thing about JoJo.
God, okay, yeah.
Last thing about JoJo.
Let's just talk about JoJo. Let's talk about Gundam G and JoJo.
And then we'll just give our ratings for BloodRayne. I could.
No, we gotta talk about BloodRayne. I didn't watch it for nothing.
So my brother, I told him like the next PC I want to build is going to be a mineral PC.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I like the things you can do like with them.
Yeah.
Just seem awesome. And he had the idea. He's like, buy the figures, which I have the figures, but make like the final fight scene when they're like you have a clock in the background. Would that not be amazing?
That would be.
But mineral oil breaks down plastic.
Oh,
I know. Would that not be like the best PC
Could you
setup?
not coat it in anything?
Maybe, but there's so many joints.
Yeah. Damn.
Because I also have a whatever his name, the JoJo stand from Stardust Crusader. He's inside my PC.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, I got the purple and the green version.
I just want to go rewatch it now. At least just the final fight. Before I even watched Naruto, I knew the Sasuke Naruto fight.
Mhm.
Before, my wife knows about Goku versus Frieza. Like, she's seen at least 5 minutes of it just living. I have no idea how I'd never seen any of the fights from JoJo.
It's very particular, I guess.
I don't know, yeah.
I didn't know about JoJo until my brother told me about it. He's like, you need to watch this.
Yeah.
And I put it off.
All the times he would just grab people's heads, too. Anyway.
Are you sad that you put it off this long?
I am.
Yeah.
It's so good.
All right, now BloodRayne. Here we go.
All right, BloodRayne.
All right, so we do get another KG Bull Productions.
Yep.
Our
boob counter did go up.
Our boob counter went up, but the KG Bull counter production had a little help. There was 2 other studios that assisted with money.
I think because they didn't just shoot in one location this time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But all right, what is it with him and his long opening credits?
I don't know. Also, like
90s movies did this, but not this long.
Yeah. This was the first one so far that I felt disappointed. I felt like there was good concepts. And I made a mistake last time. During Alone in the Dark, I asked for an exposition dump.
Yeah.
I need to be careful what I wish for because there's 6 of them in this movie.
I will tell you right now, I watched this movie. I didn't know who was on whose side. I didn't know who. Yeah, everyone seemed to be double crossing everyone.
Yep.
But then not. And
Yep.
I learned more from the trailer.
Yep.
Than this actual 1 hour and 40-minute movie.
Yeah. It's
Meatloaf is in this movie.
Yes, he is.
I fucking love Meatloaf.
Yeah.
If anyone honestly wants to say Meatloaf overrated, I know he didn't write any of his songs. Phenomenal voice, decent actor. He was in.
Yeah.
And
I'm not saying the word again. I already got to bleep it.
Okay. I was just giving you time. Yeah.
I know we need to program a beep thing to this, so anytime you want to say it.
So how you had brought this up. The first movie he didn't have any top named actors.
Yeah.
House of the Dead.
Right.
Alone in the Dark he had Christian Slater, Tara Reid.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Everyone.
Michelle Rodriguez showing up.
Yeah.
I did not remember she was in this movie.
Billy Zane.
Yeah,
from
Billy Zane.
Titanic.
And then the guy from
Oh, we need to do this synopsis.
Kill Bill.
Yeah. Which played the same character from Kill Bill.
He was the best part of the movie. God.
He was the best part of the movie?
Yes.
I'm not going to disagree. He was in it twice.
Yes.
For a total of, I'm going to say, a minute 30.
Yes. This movie has a minute 30.
With his wonderful wig.
Yeah.
Why was everyone in wigs?
I don't know. Why was Billy Zane in a wig? The weirdest looking wig I've ever seen in my life.
The man is bald and is a beautiful bald man.
Yes.
Perfectly shaped head.
Yep.
No moles.
You're right. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, Ben. I don't understand Ubol's choices. Why is everybody talking like how nerds talk when they're trying to be a Viking or something? Like when they're trying to be like a wizard in D&D and they're like, oh, you must go to the faraway like that voice that now you're hearing in your head. That's how everybody fucking talks in this movie. I couldn't handle it.
Hold on. So, Rayne is an unholy breed of human and vampire, simply known as a... How do you pronounce what Rayne is? Difmir?
Sure.
I
think
Difmirs are unaffected.
In the movie.
Are unaffected by crucifixes and a diminished thirst for human blood, but maintain a weakness to water, which I did not realize that vampires had a weakness to water. Holy water, yes.
Right. No, just water in general in this movie.
Rayne is the daughter of Kagan, a vampire king who has gathered an army of thralls, which those were not thralls. Both vampires and humans, in order to annihilate the human race. Rayne was conceived when Kagan raped her mother, who was murdered. Then she refuses to hand Rayne over to him.
Yep.
And she teams up with a bunch of people. So let me go through the cast really quick.
That's like a cult. Yeah.
So Michael Madison, which is the guy from Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez, Matthew Davis, Greteline Kaplan, Udo Kier, which I've seen him in other movies. He was the monk that wouldn't say anything and then got killed.
Oh yeah.
Billy Zane, Meatloaf, and Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley was in this movie. Ben Kingsley was in this movie, and Uwe Boll did not realize if he wanted to keep him bald or have hair.
Yeah.
Don't know if he caught that, because it was about every third shot.
Yep.
He didn't have hair.
I wonder if he's just like, I'm too good for this fucking movie. I'm just gonna it's
do
hot.
what I want.
Yeah, like it's hot. I'm just taking this fucking thing off.
Oh, this German director's not gonna tell me to do shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. No.
So I don't remember the first shot of this movie, but when they kind of show everyone like in like the town square, the one thing that really stuck out to Megan and I. So Megan, this is the longest amount of time Megan's been able to watch an Uwe Boll movie. And it was 49 minutes.
Wow.
Alone in the Dark was 22.
Yep.
But
how long was House of the Dead?
Oh, the whole entire movie.
Oh, okay.
She fucking loves House of the Dead.
Second longest movie.
Second longest, sorry. But everyone in medieval times in Uwe Boll's vision are very, very clean.
Yes.
Very clean.
Yeah.
Even the roads were clean.
Yes. Even the trails between towns were clean.
There was just not mounds of horse shit in the street.
Yeah. Also, the best trained horses I've ever fucking seen.
So, I'm showing Jordan. I took notes up to here. And then when we got to medieval people being clean, I said, please start taking notes. Because I can't. So Megan took a good amount of notes for this movie.
And she's going to be funnier than you.
I know.
Funnier than both of us. I keep saying you like I'm some fucking comedian.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So the scene where the guy goes up to order absinthe? Absinthe?
Absinthe?
Absinthe? Absinthe?
Absinthe?
Sure. So that was a delicacy back in the medieval times. You could not order that
right
at just any fucking
Random fucking
Random.
village.
And somehow that triggers whoever that guy is, who is somehow somewhat a main character. I still don't understand how.
The love interest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To think that that is a vampire and then moves his mirror to see that there's no reflection.
Yeah.
And then kills him in the street.
Yep.
No one,
Yep.
and I mean no one, out Pizza's the Hut, but no one reacted. No one reacted to this
An execution.
human being killed and
Yeah.
then shriveling up.
Yep.
So this is just a day-to-day thing.
Yeah, everybody's really used to vampires, apparently. I also want to point out, there's a scene where Rain has vampire vision. Like, she's in a crowd of people. A vampire, like flashes red. Like, we see through her eyes. A vampire, like, pulses red. So she's like, oh, vampire. Never again happens in the movie.
No.
No idea why she has that power.
No. And, like, are we meant to believe,
serves
like,
no point.
like most people are vampires in this world?
I think so, because there's a fuck ton of them.
Yeah.
And it, like, I don't know. I at some point you would lose your food source, right? Like, I always assumed vampires don't just turn, like, it's a big deal to turn somebody into a vampire, which also, okay, I was really into vampires when I was a teenager. Not Twilight vampires, vampires.
The first movie's not unwatchable.
I've watched all of them so many times because
I would say the first one is the one that, if you're going to watch one, watch the first one.
And the fourth one.
It's not...
Or no, sorry,
bad.
not the fourth one, the fifth one. Because at least you get some sort of fight scene.
Yeah.
But...
And Dakota, what's her bucket, gets killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like that. She's
But not actually, because
Well,
it's
I
all
mean-
of future vision.
If we were in a nice world.
Yeah.
She's so fucking annoying.
Yeah. But, no, vampires have rules. One bite does not instantly turn you into a vampire. Also, Rain bites a girl that's trying to help her.
You're skipping over something.
I know.
Okay.
But then she wakes up middle of the day.
Yep.
And
No, she's only allergic
fine.
to water, not sun.
No, not Rain. The girl she bites. They find her, like, morning.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe they're in a
Michelle
shadow.
Rodriguez chops her head off.
No, she stabs her and then chops her head off. Like,
oh, yeah. Michelle Rodriguez always did, like, the stomach stab.
yeah.
She did it so many times.
Anyway, but I was like, what are the rules for these vampires?
It's a oofball movie. There's no rules.
Okay.
All right. What was Rain's carnival name?
I don't know.
Do you want to guess? Starts with an A. It's a very medieval name.
Anal.
Amanda.
No way. Amanda.
A man. Duh.
Fucking wild.
The
Great Amanda.
The Great Amanda.
How disappointed would you be if you paid money for a circus ticket and, like, I don't know, the trapeze person, they were like, they did the big introduction. They're like, "And she's going to swing without a net. Give it up for the Great Amanda." You'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
You couldn't go with, like, anything else?
A better name?
Magnifico?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Elizabeth.
a circus name.
Even Elizabeth.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
That's fucking wild. I did not catch that.
So this movie, early 2000s, and if you remember early 2000s at all,
Yep.
the Got Milk ads.
Oh, yeah.
This got me and Megan because so she's shown off in the carnival. They're stabbing her. They're putting her arm, or they're cutting her. They're putting her arm in water. Her arm like turns to like boils.
In a society that is very comfortable with vampires.
Yes.
Yep.
And they give her goat's blood.
Yep.
And everything heals.
Yeah.
And she gets a nice blood stash.
Yep.
And then Megan and I had to get into this conversation, and I went, "Oh, she got her Red Wings."
Did Megan not know what Red Wings are?
Nope.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
If anyone doesn't know what Red Wings are, it's when you go down on a woman during her period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you come up, your cheeks all the way to like your ears
You basically look like the Joker.
covered in red, so you have wings
Yeah.
from your mouth to your ears.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're doing it right, that's
every time we got to see Kagan's castle, Megan was just like, "Oh, Kmart Hogwarts."
yeah.
And his
That's so good.
his CGI in this movie wasn't bad.
It was better than
Yes.
freaking Alone in the Dark.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
I cannot. I was so floored to see Michelle Rodriguez in here. She had already blown up by this point, right? Like
Oh yeah, we got Fast and the Furious already, and we got Resident Evil.
yeah. So what the
Already.
fuck?
Yeah, why?
How do you go from from Anderson, the goat
Yes.
so far,
We can just call it. He's the GOAT.
right to Bolt? Like what was the agent doing? You know, like
Hey, this
how
is
many
another,
zeros were on that check?
They got, but he doesn't get a huge budget. But we're also going to run into this with In the Name of the King. I mean, Jason Statham, Ron Perlman, Ray Liotta.
Fuck, dude. How?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
Do you just need a minute?
I no. Apparently, I need to know Bolt.
I got guy turned lab amphibious character in his memory of
What?
of assaulting a girl. Guy turned lab amphibious character in his memory of assaulting a girl.
What?
I don't know.
Is this where he tries to attack Rain? In
Well-
the cage?
Well, because the next one is Carnival Guy is going to rape her.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so that happens.
And then Megan's note, she's going on a bender.
Yeah.
Just biting every human in sight.
That's what, I mean, that's the only game cred this gets, besides the weapons that she has. Like, also, where were the guns? Anyway,
Megan was also confused at like what time period this was.
yeah.
Because,
It looks medieval. The game's not. I don't.
but like she was also like she just because no one looked medieval. Everyone's wearing shit wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just confused on what.
But yeah, no. So the cult people look at this girl at the carnival,
Sorry.
and then don't immediately go, "That's our girl." Like,
Yeah.
but then the next time they see her, they go, "That's our girl." What? Anyway.
So when the Three Musketeers, so the dude from Kill Bill, hold on. Rodriguez,
I got something to say.
Rodriguez and the other guy, like when they get to the carnival,
Yeah.
they're decimating all the bodies of the people who've been bitten by Rain.
Yeah.
They don't introduce themselves.
No.
So I guess we're supposed to assume they know who they are.
Yeah.
And then one thing that Megan kept on noticing is that Michelle Rodriguez would have blue eyes in some scenes. Oh, you noticed that too?
Yeah.
And then brown in the other?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Her contacts got switched off. I thought she was a vampire at some point, but she hates all vampires, including her dad. I think.
You think. I think too, because I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
But the whole thing with like her and her dad was like, were they trying to screw over the Vampire King?
But also the cult at some point? I don't know.
But then at the end, it looked like they were working with the Vampire King.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing with like the eye, the
Also,
rib.
why is Billy Zane in the movie?
I don't know.
His character writes letters. It could have just been a voiceover.
And he had a Justin Bieber wig.
Yeah. Like emo Justin Bieber. Like
Yes.
what?
Good Justin Bieber.
Like it's hanging down on one side.
Yes. Oh God.
Anyway, no, there's a scene where they're like going through killing all the vampires that Rain bit after escaping from the carnival after almost getting raped.
Megan's note: Billy Zane's wig. What the fuck?
No, for real, it's so bizarre. But so they kill all the people. We kind of flash back to Rain, like escaping. The girl comes out. Like one of the girls from the carnival comes out and goes, "Take my sword." I rewound it. She says, "Take my sword." She is holding 2 swords. That just bothered the shit out of me. And then Rain bites her because she's on a frenzy. And then goes like, "Ah, shit," and then takes the weapons and run. But anyway, so that girl comes back because she's a vampire now. Rodriguez kills her after the other 2 kind of look like they're going to let her go.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Or they know that Rodriguez is just like unhinged.
Maybe. But then Rodriguez goes, "I'm going to go backtrack."
Yeah, she left. That wasn't really explained.
But she asks for permission. Cut to like 3 scenes later, she's like the leader of this fucking cult. She even like is kind of giving it like a backhanded like, "With your permission, I'll go do this."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Yeah." Which at the time I was like, "Okay, what's that about?" And then he's calling her the leader like 20 minutes later. What the fuck was what was that?
It's an Uwe Boll movie.
I
don't know what else to say.
Yeah, because he's like, wait, I'm going ahead, but it really bothered me because Rain joins him later, and he goes like he's gonna go on a side quest with Rain, and Rodriguez is like, "You can't be alone with her," and he's like, "I understand, but you need to stay here because you're a leader and Rain's a fighter." What the fuck? How are you the leader? How are you the leader and asking for permission in like a fucking teenage fucking angsty way?
Can we talk about these women's outfits?
They all have
they are dressed,
MMO girl armor thing, which
they are dressed inappropriately for any time period.
Yes.
And especially the medieval time period.
Yeah, and Rodriguez has like a weird skirt thing, but she's also showing off her midriff, so I'm like, what? Anyway.
There we go. Megan just wrote "Blade!" !
Because she's a daywalker.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, and then why don't their lips match their words? The
ADR.
Oh my god.
Something else.
The ADR in this movie was just.
Yeah, and also the guy. You said the actor's name. The really big actor.
Kill Bill?
No.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. They keep cutting to him, and he's giving orders to the guy that we've both seen in other movies. I forget his name now. Does he not look cross-eyed?
Yes.
The whole fucking time?
Yes.
And at some point, Uwe made I would argue a good director decision of like casting half his face in shadow. That way you don't see that he's fucking cross-eyed. This guy looks so dumb. He's just like, the whole time. I don't think he says more than one sentence.
It's Ben Kingsley's King Thrall.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the familiar.
So we're getting to the point where she gets... So the whole movie is about getting 3 talismans.
But they only get 1, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Because she doesn't need the other 2.
Evidently.
Unless she can't go into sunlight. I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we didn't get a scene of her.
But when she goes and gets the eye...
She is already immune to crosses.
Megan's big thing was... so the dude that she fights, like the mutant looking thing... She just kept on saying, "Halloween Town! Halloween Town! Halloween Town!"
Your wife is funnier than us.
Yeah, she is. And one thing.
Also, I need to point out something about the eye really quick.
Okay.
Bad security.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Uwe Boll doesn't know how to shoot an action scene for anything.
No.
He just all right.
There was a
hold on.
weird jitter thing.
So
every
like
action scene.
Tarantino does a really, really good job at shooting action scenes and like blood scenes. He will not show you the cut. Your brain fills it in.
Yes.
And however he does that, it is masterful.
Yes.
He
trusts you.
Uwe Boll will show someone with a sword starting to go forward and then just shows, and it was all like the same abdominal cut for everyone.
Yep.
His action scenes make my brain turn off.
Yes.
So fast.
Yep. It's really bad. He also speeds up the like FPS because like everybody's really jittery in all of his action scenes. Like I guess they're not moving fast enough to make it look cool, so he like speeds it up, and it looks really bizarre.
So Rain seeks shelter in a monastery.
Yeah, that happens to have the eye.
Yeah, that happens to have the eye, and then she ends up killing the Halloween Town monster that's in the monastery.
Yeah.
So murder in a monastery.
Yeah.
Definitely going to hell for that one.
Yeah. Can we talk about the Eye's room?
Yeah.
The like Indiana Jones
because
thing?
I also want to talk about her weapons. So go ahead.
Okay, cool. And the fact that they break the laws of physics and stay in a ceiling while she's hanging from it. That was weird. Anyway, okay, so it's like a pizza slice floor. It's like cut into sections. She's looking at it, and she throws one of her swords into the ceiling, and it makes all these like saws come up.
Great CGI.
Yeah, really great CGI saws buzz around. And then she chucks her other sword, and it makes them all go again. And then she like twirls to the eye. And then she gets the eye. And then immediately goes to where the saws could possibly come up and kill her. How does she know that the saws won't do that? Because she immediately goes center of the room.
Yeah.
And also, this is where I said really bad security. Because, like, maybe that's a good booby trap. Why does it turn off the second somebody grabs the thing you're trying to protect? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's just water.
Yeah, and then water fills the room. Because they know a vampire is going to try to steal it. If they know a vampire is going to try to steal it, why is it buzz saws that come through the fucking floor instead of water right away? Why are buzz saws not the second thing? Because maybe the water didn't stop them because they're human, so then you'll kill them with the fucking buzz saws.
I know the answer.
Okay.
Uwe Boll.
All
right, hold on. All right. Let's just take a break really quick. Hold on.
Okay.
No. Oh, I thought I cut it.
It's never once done that.
No?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm not the editor. All right, Jordan. I want to talk about her tonfas.
Okay.
Bladed tonfas, which aren't really a thing because they're typically wood.
Yeah, but this is action movie.
Well, do you know where tonfas originate from?
You're finally talking in your mic? Okay, cool.
Wow.
All right. Go ahead.
So they originate in China, Okinawa, or Southeast Asia. I can't get a time frame on them. 12th and 13th century. When did the medieval times happen?
12th and 13th century.
Okay, fuck me.
I don't know. I thought you knew.
I was just trying to find some inconsistencies.
Maybe. But the biggest inconsistency from the game is there is a section of the game where you are running on rooftops and running on fucking power rails.
Power rails?
Like power pole
Like
cables.
electric?
Yeah.
Oh, there's electricity in the
Yeah,
game?
you also have Winchester guns. Like, you have a lot of guns.
Oh, if guns would have shown up in this movie, Megan would have been like, "What time period is this?"
Yeah, dude. Anyway, so yeah, none of that because I guess we're doing medieval vampires. Which again, this movie could have been cool.
So yeah, she gets the eye, goes upside down, looks into the eye, absorbs the eye.
Yeah, with the sword that's sticking in the ceiling, she then hangs on the sword. It stays in the ceiling. That's not how physics work. But then it eventually starts to pull out of the ceiling.
Yes. But
So,
she absorbs the eye, so she's good against water now.
yes. And then she gets out of the room. She meets the priest guy who's like, you can't leave. We need to explain that the eye made you immune to water. And then there's two more like relic things. One of them will make you immune to sunlight, and then the other one will make you immune to crosses. She is literally wearing a cross the whole movie. So I'm like, well, she doesn't need the cross one
Yeah.
because what? And then she's
I
like,
think 'cause she's a Delphine, or
right, she's the daughter of this vampire that all these relics are from.
she's Blade. She's half.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, but so she has some immunities, but not others.
God, Megan, no, because what you just said, sunlight, water, crosses is what the three things
Yeah.
were. And she goes, all you need is sunshine, love, and Jesus.
Fuck around, Megan.
All right, so the cross-eyed thrall that's Ben Kingsley's like
Yeah.
butt plug. I called him Crisscross through the whole entire movie.
Nice.
Because of his eyes.
Yeah.
And his stupid fucking
And he
haircut.
always like stares like that.
His stupid haircut.
Oh my god. All of them. All of them.
So
Anyway.
got here. Crisscross is not good at his job. Just trying to kill anyone. Just trying to kill anyone without any info. So here's where I got confused with like the allegiances, because so there's this battle at some town. I don't know what town they're at. The Three Musketeers are there.
Yep.
Rayne's there.
Yeah.
Crisscross and his thralls are there.
Yeah.
I don't know how we actually kind of got there. That fight, like watching all of them fight, because Uwe doesn't he doesn't pay a choreographer for fight scenes.
No.
It looked like middle-aged men LARPing,
Yes.
and the Spirit of Halloween wigs were just rampant
Yes.
everywhere. But like, so Crisscross ends up capturing Rain,
Yes.
then takes Rain to Meatloaf. But was Meatloaf in allegiance with Kagan, with Ben Kingsley, or was Crisscross double crossing Kagan?
I don't know. Also, during this fight scene, Rain saves the cultist people like 3 fucking times.
Yes.
She has never seen these people
No.
outside of maybe she glanced at them while they were watching her get tortured 2 towns ago.
The allegiances in this movie, they make no sense.
That whole
I think
scene
everyone
pissed me off.
outside of I can't remember his character's name, but the Kill Bill guy,
Yeah.
I think he was the only one that didn't double cross anyone.
Right.
Honestly.
Because he's the actual leader of the cult. I don't know why he calls
Yeah.
Rodriguez the leader. She's fucking unhinged.
Well, she's a leader of not Blackmore. Brooke something?
I don't know.
Brookmeyer?
It's Zane's
Because she has
fucking
that
kingdom or whatever.
Because she has that stupid necklace
Yeah.
that somehow Rain then ends up having.
Yeah. What happened to Rodriguez? Did I miss something?
Rain killed her
Oh, okay.
in the water.
That's right.
Because there's the girl fight in the water when they're
Yeah.
getting the heart. Because Ben Kingsley, some reason, has the rib, but never
I know. Why were
absorbs
they-
it.
How
Why
did-
doesn't Ben Kingsley absorb the rib?
I don't know.
He puts it. Oh no, Jesus fuck! This movie. All right. Anyway, let's just skip to the most enjoyable part of this movie. It's the Meatloaf thing. He's like I don't know, like a sex guru
Yeah.
vampire,
Yeah.
I guess.
Like a succubus.
Yeah, and he's got just a bunch of women around him.
Yeah.
And then Crisscross
Yeah.
just rolls Rain's body at the end of his bed.
Yeah.
I don't really understand their dialogue.
I know. A lot of people want to rape Rain in this movie
Yeah.
for some reason. Like, all these men need to go to a porta potty and jerk off. In all of Uwe Boll movies.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't be a bedroom. Because then then they could probably picture Rain there. It's... I'm trying to think of the most unsexy place because they are fucking charged up. Just fucking...
You just remind me of a story.
Okay. Of course I did.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Megan and I are traveling across the country.
No.
And we're at Yosemite.
Megan. Okay.
We're at Yosemite. And
You guys didn't hook up in a porta potty.
I start to get a massive migraine.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay.
And we're in the Jeep. It's manual. Megan's not a great manual driver. We're in Yosemite. There's a lot of hills.
Yeah.
Not the best place to have an unexperienced manual driver drive.
Yeah.
I believe I throw up. Like this headache is
Damn.
setting in.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What do you need me to do?" And I was like, I've already taken medicine.
Oh my God, Ben.
No, hold on.
Ben.
Hold on.
Ben.
It gets better. It gets better. So I tell her, I was like, I think if I were to
Yep.
jack off, it will help.
Yeah.
Middle of the day.
But only for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, but with all the medication I had in me,
Oh, maybe.
and she goes, I can. I was like, no, I'm not. It's broad daylight. We're in the Jeep. There's no tinted windows. And there's a porta potty.
Ben!
This is 100% true. Hey, I am an older guy. I can put myself in the mindset and make myself go very quickly. I was in and out 2-minute stops.
Okay.
And then we ended up leaving Yosemite.
I might regret this question. I'm going to cut this out. When you finished, where did you finish?
I had a ginormous wad of paper towels or toilet paper,
Okay.
and then I threw it in the toilet.
What were you looking at?
Oh no, this
During
was
it.
all mental. Like I had to
Did
bring
you
up.
close your eyes?
Oh yeah,
How's the smell?
it wasn't that great. It was not great. It wasn't the worst.
I don't know how Megan could
It wasn't the worst porta potty I've ever
look
been
at
in.
you again, let alone touch you after this.
She loves me.
It would take Lauren like months to recover from this.
I could feel it because like the headache was like coming up like in my neck, and it was coming up the backside of my head and coming over, and I was just like medication and like I can't remember.
So all the men in Uwe Boll movies need to pull a Ben. 'Cause
Yes.
now you're a verb, and this is what that
I'm
means.
fine with that.
Okay.
And you know what? It made it tolerable enough for us to leave Yosemite, which is a very, very overrated national park.
Yes.
And because there's a fucking golf course in it, able to leave, and then we got to our hotel room, and then I slept for an entire day. I think Megan even went and bought us another day
Wow.
at the hotel room.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I've jerked off in a porta potty.
Oh my God.
That's not the worst place I've ever jerked off. What? You want stories?
For our 0.5s. But go ahead. Where's the worst place? Where's the worst place? A kindergarten room?
We'll save it. No.
I'm not saying there's anybody in the room. I'm trying to figure out where the worst place is. Go ahead.
I didn't go to Penn State. All right.
No. Where's the worst place?
No, well, it's 0.5.
No. Where's
0.5.
No. Where's the worst place?
I would have to think about it.
I am not moving on.
I would have to think about it. I know that's not the worst place.
How? How is it? How does it get worse
than that?
Yeah.
That was to alleviate pain.
It's still in a porta potty.
Yeah.
Where's worse? Where's a less sexy place?
Me and you know someone who has had sex in a porta potty. Me and you share a friendship with someone.
It's not my brother.
No.
Okay. I was like, when did that happen?
He would have told me.
Is it the guy who moved?
Yeah.
Wow.
Him and his partner.
Why?
I don't know. And it was also at a powwow. That has to be a dirty fucking porta potty.
All right, don't be racist.
No, I'm just being logical. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Are porta potties sexy? And I'm just not.
No.
Like, there is something to a public bathroom.
Mine was
that I can kind of see. Like, it's just like, it's not. Hopefully, it's not actually dirty, but in your head, it's the filthiest place, right?
Yes. A porta potty is much filthier than a public restroom.
Right.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, I've had sex in a public restroom before.
Right. That, like, at least that
Actually,
there's
hold
something
on.
sterile there.
Actually,
you know?
I think I know something that is worse than a porta potty.
All right, go ahead.
I had sex at a rest stop one time.
Like in the lobby of the rest stop, or
No, in the bathroom.
is there something about toilets that just make people fucking go apeshit? Like, what?
I guess I don't know.
What?
It was in like the unisex bathroom of a Iowa rest stop.
Okay. What?
It was not with my wife.
I would hope not.
It was a trucker named Bill. I mean
What are the logistics of that?
But that's
Is
probably
it a
the best
counter?
way. But that's probably the best way to describe my ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
Trucker named Bill.
Back to this fucking
Meatloaf.
movie. All right. Go ahead.
No, just boobs.
Yeah, what's our boob counter out?
Boob counter is. So I only counted 2 from this movie.
Yeah.
Um,
We got Reigns, which...
we got the meatloaf scene and then the sex scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're at 5.
Sex
9.
scene being a loose fucking term. For
No,
whatever
that
the
was
fuck
rape.
That was. Yeah.
So yeah.
But not of Rain. We'll get to it anyway.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, why is she dropped off at Meatloaf's place?
Is that how anybody has sex in this universe?
I guess.
By the way, like, only one person
So-
in each scene seems willing.
So vampires, when they're having sex with a human, it's blood play, but then they're also playing with their food.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just asking.
It'd be like fucking a goat and then slaughtering it.
And to bring back
Yes.
like
There's an image for everybody.
and then to bring up the past episode, Rain did Mike Tyson Meatloaf.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She bit his fucking ear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Megan lasted 50 minutes. Yeah, it was 49, but yeah. So then
That's a long session. I'm sorry, Ming.
I guess it is for you.
Of nothing but just getting ass reamed by this fucking movie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about sex.
It's not good sex.
This movie?
Right.
Could you imagine having sex while Uwe Boll movie plays in the background?
Only...
I have a challenge.
No.
I have a challenge.
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
I have a challenge.
No.
You want to hear it?
No.
I want to.
I don't. I don't want to hear it.
So, you start having sex with your partner.
Okay.
The minute you start, Uwe Boll movie is playing.
Okay.
In the background.
Okay.
The longer you last, the less you have to watch of the movie.
Oh, they're getting off 18 times.
You're just pushing rope. Your abs are cramping. You're just like, I.
Wait, of thrust? I have to be thrusting?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. You better be thinking about grandma and a lot of baseball.
But I don't know if there's enough lube in the world. That's a lot of friction. Because I could go for it. I've gone for at least 45 minutes. So, like, I would be breaking that record for sure.
I don't want to watch this movie. I don't want to watch this movie.
But a lot of lube was needed. Well,
that sounds like a good challenge.
Good luck with that. I hope you do really well on that challenge.
All of his movies so far have been an hour and a half. I have, yes, over an hour and a half.
Damn.
You got to get the right amount of alcohol in your system.
That's what made me, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it can't be whiskey. To me, it's got to be white, clear liquors.
Yeah.
And it's usually tequila.
Yeah.
And there's a certain
vodka.
There's a certain but there's a certain there's that certain wave that you can just ride from basically California all the way to Asia. And the Pacific, it's the biggest ocean. I'm making a metaphor. But you got to find that right wave. When you go to bed and you're like, I'm a fucking stallion. You know you've had those.
Yeah.
Yeah. You even wake up and go, she ain't going to work today.
I'll get the wheelchair.
Fucking white chicks.
Yeah.
We have brought up white chicks so many times.
You do. You have.
It's an underrated movie.
Okay. Anyway.
It's not a great comedy, but
no.
it deserves its place.
Yes.
All right. So Rayne teams up with the Kmart Three Musketeers.
Oh my god, let's move on. Holy shit, how are we only at this point of the movie? This is only like 30 minutes in.
No, 50.
Oh, fuck.
Because there's the note. Megan
Holy shit, the back end of this movie feels like an eternity.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit.
So we get a training montage. And then, so Rayne with the Three Musketeers, Megan kept on saying, oh, let's just see whose trauma's bigger. Let's just keep on comparing trauma.
Yeah.
Don't fucking swallow it, learn from it, and advance yourself. Just Gen Z the shit out of this fuck. Yep. Megan was done with this movie.
Wow. Does she hate how Gen Z deals with trauma? Jesus.
I do, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Fucking spread it everywhere in our fucking faces.
We
swallow it.
Deal with it.
Okay. I deal with mine too. I swallow it.
With alcohol?
And then I just push it down.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And I push it down.
Yep.
And then down.
Yep.
And then down.
Yeah.
And then I get angry.
Yep.
And then I push it down.
Yeah.
And no one else knows about it until I unleash at them for no fucking reason at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
But they fucking deserved it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because they were walking slow in front of me. And we're not in the fucking Midwest where you feel like you're in everyone's fucking way. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds better than just like saying the thing.
So
going to therapy.
We got boob counter, and then how is this sex happening and why is it happening?
Oh, okay.
I would
so
like
this
to know
is the sex scene?
how it physically was happening.
Okay.
Because she just burst out of her cage.
Yeah.
He like got all defensive like she was trying to escape.
Okay. He says no.
He does?
He says no.
Oh, this is great.
So they're like doing a training thing or whatever. She goes to kiss him. He says no. And then he leaves the room. She follows him and fucking attacks him.
and then pins him against.
Yeah, like a cage thing. She climbs on the cage and I guess straddles him?
Yes. But you don't see her legs up to have like the proper angle.
Right.
So basically she's just standing there,
Yeah.
which if anyone's ever done that sexual position, it's not the best. Like standing and trying to do it.
I don't
weird.
think I ever have. I've
Well,
always
you're
been with short girls.
fucking 7'9", so
Yeah.
You would have to have a
Mine reaches
you would have to
my
have,
wife's neck.
you would have to have the same height woman or taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Lauren can. Never mind.
Oh boy. So yeah, who is Chris Cross working for? Kagan, Billy Zane, or Meatloaf? I still don't know.
I think it's Kingsley.
You think it's Kingsley? So then did Meatloaf work with Kingsley?
Oh shit.
Because like Chris Cross did say like you can't touch her.
Yeah.
But then why would he bring her too?
I don't.
If
know.
not just to show boobs.
I know.
But we got boobs in the sex scene.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But I will say,
My next note. I will rewatch this movie and Bad Security at Brimstone. Brimstone is the
got it.
Yeah.
I will say, good boobs this time.
Yeah.
Better than House of the Dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that any boob is bad. We are comparing diamonds to platinum because all boobs are fucking at least diamonds. Okay? Chill out.
Who's on whose side? And then
God, I love boobs.
Megan made a comment of like, oh, she gets another fucking necklace. And I was like, yeah, she's going to start looking like Russell Brand soon. Thank you.
All right.
And then this is where the girl fight happens under the water. 'Cause
okay.
That's where Michelle Rodriguez's dad hid the heart. Question mark.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I guess we do get all three relics, huh?
Yeah, but they're all not used. But so there's the girl fight underwater. Michelle Rodriguez's surface. And
Right, because Michelle Rodriguez at this point is betraying the Musketeers.
Yes.
But why? She like wants to commit genocide on, I guess, vampires.
But her dad's one.
Right, and then her dad is like, we need, what was it? Perfected vampires? We only need perfected vampires. And perfected humans?
I don't know.
Okay. All these, like, oh, what do you call it when you, like, want to cleanse bad genetics out?
Something phobic.
Eugenics.
Yes. Great idea.
What is an Uwe Boll movie?
Ooh. Hold on.
Okay.
House of the Dead, That Mad Scientist,
Yeah.
Eugenics.
Yeah.
Alone in the Dark, no.
Well, I mean, orphans.
Those were not orphans. Orphans don't keep in contact with each other like that. And then BloodRayne. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So he's 2 for 3.
Yeah.
We did not get the asshole sacrificing themselves in this movie. Unless I missed it. Because the asshole I would have said would have been either Michelle Rodriguez or the dude that she banged against the metal beams.
Okay, but him and the last Musketeer, the Kill Bill guy, both kind of sacrificed themselves in the last fight.
Yeah. For the main character. Would you consider that to be a check?
I would say so.
I'll give it half
Yeah.
at the very least.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess Rodriguez is doing her dad's plan of like killing bad, insufficient humans and insufficient vampires. Which is he the vampire kind that he's looking for? Because it seems to me that he's just a regular ass vampire. Cause
It's just before he gets on the
also,
Titanic.
Rain is half human. How does she not eat food?
Does she say she can eat food or doesn't eat food?
Yeah, they invite her to dinner, and she's like, "Oh,
No,
yeah,
because she prefers animal blood.
Right to human blood."
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they invite her to dinner, and she's like, "Oh, the food you have probably won't interest me."
This movie is hard to keep up with. So yeah, she kills Michelle Rodriguez, snaps her neck. The new Three Musketeers.
I'm shocked we didn't get a third boob scene.
The three. Oh yeah, under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Michelle Rodriguez, like ripping off her top or something. Because they made her a special top that the dude immediately rips.
Yeah.
Or maybe she hadn't put it on yet because he was bringing her clothes. So maybe that was her old one. But still,
Well, what I got is final fight with Kagan. Uwe Boll has boring fight scenes. What was with the clip showing? Oh, so if there's anything you want to bring up about the final fight that happens in like the vampire hall, there's nothing that I can think of that's worth.
Why are they sacrificing her? What was that about?
To get the eye, is my understanding.
Okay, so they all get captured. The two dunce musketeers get out of the prison cell by telling a guard that his friend is sick.
No, missing,
and
he was hiding on the ceiling somehow.
Yeah,
because he dropped down.
Yeah.
Bad security.
Really bad security.
Yeah. Well, it's thralls. They're just mindless vampire drones.
Also, during the fight scene, I wrote down the note and then I left the fucking notebook in the car. But anyway,
along with my DVD player and my softcore porn.
Yeah, that's in the car right now. Yeah, I'll go get it right after this. Anyway,
you've been keeping it for a long time.
Just
rewatching the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it into a porta potty.
Yeah, to get rid of a migraine.
Yeah,
because it fucking worked. And it wasn't like a plastic porta potty; it was like a built porta potty. Like it was wood.
It's like an outhouse.
Yeah.
That. You know what? That is less sexy than a porta potty. I could not think of the life of me what would be worse than a porta potty, and you.
Can I give you some just like
found it?
So when we were parked off to the side, and I was trying to like
makes
just
my stomach upset.
I was trying to come down from
the
headache.
Uh-huh.
There was this couple in front of us, and I remember
it was probably the altitude making you sick.
We lived in Wyoming to Yosemite.
Yeah, but you'd like dip down and you go back up.
Maybe. So there was this couple in front of us at this pull off at the park, and I'll just have to show Jordan like the movement.
Pull off and coming down. All right.
And pulling out.
But
like the movements that
I
they
don't have
made.
to pull out.
Like if I like if there are robots among us, it was these two.
Jesus.
So it was this guy and girl couple, and she was trying to get his attention, and the way that she would motion him towards was this way.
Describe what you're doing. This is an audio podcast.
It's a robot.
Yeah, it's like a robot arm gesturing
straight.
Yeah.
Like to come this way, and she just kept on doing it. And I had to walk past these two knowing, all right, I got to bring up an old spank bank in my brain to try and help with this. And Megan and I have been laughing at them while I am increasingly getting in more pain with this headache.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. I remember Megan.
Wild.
I remember Megan asked me some questions.
Megan. Yeah.
After I came out, and yeah.
What were the questions?
I don't remember them. I have to ask her.
Damn.
Because I was in and out.
I need to talk to Megan about this.
I was in and out quick, though. I was like,
Wow.
I'm making this this is business. Just to try and make me feel a little bit better.
I think every guy has had that. Of just like, I need to deal with this real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, having just years of access to porn, like internet porn, and then just going back through the Rolodex. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have an emergency video on my phone.
I should have had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were in the national park. There was no cell service.
No. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Then my only other, my last note was not enough boobs. And then what was when she sits on the throne?
I don't know.
It was like a
Yeah, so sorry. Everyone dies in this room. They're going to like sacrifice her. They don't. Fucking Ben Kingsley shows no emotion the whole time. The people, like the Musketeers, are coming out. I love that we're calling them the Musketeers, by the way. The Musketeers come out of the jail. They start like fighting all of these people in this room that I don't know. It's like a chapel. And then Kingsley just like kind of strolls over to a box. He opens a box. Nothing's in the box. Kind of gets annoyed. Puts the box down.
Yeah.
He grabs a sword. Him and Rain fight again. He is done with this movie. He does not give two shits. He is done acting. He's given it his all. He knows that this movie's dog shit. He's trying to get out. I think he's hoping he'll get fired.
I think he's doing this movie to pay his taxes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But they probably didn't get paid a lot. Was it just the location?
Maybe,
They all just got a free vacay?
maybe, but like they film In the Name of the King in like Eastern Europe, which is, I'm sorry, gross.
Yeah.
So who the fuck's gonna go there for a location shoot?
I have no
It's
idea.
for
Anyway,
money. It's got to be for money.
I hope so. I honestly,
You want to shit on
hope.
Australia? Shit on Eastern Europe.
I would rather go
Gross.
to Eastern Europe than Australia.
Oh my god! All right, the next
I'm
point.
not stepping off the plane in Australia.
The next point 5. We're digging into this.
Their best
Oh, here we go.
fucking thing that they have is the Opera House. It's a place where they can go to scream into the void. That's their crowning achievement.
If we had enough listeners, hold on. If we had enough listeners and enough money from Patreon.
That might be the best joke I've ever made in my life.
It is. But hold on. Let's say we actually made money off of this thing. And we could fly you to Australia.
Oh,
You would not get off the plane.
no. I'd be like, wherever you're going. North Korea is our next stop. All right.
I'll be eating there.
Yeah.
All right, we're digging into this on the next point 5. we're digging.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Then Rain beats Kingsley. Everybody's dead in this room. She tries to bite the guy she assaulted. And then she listens this time when he's like, "No." Thank God.
What if she's just started fucking him? She just gets on top of his just half dead body and just. I bet you both thought about it.
One last fucking time for the
Take all the blood from his heart
yeah,
and just put it right into his pecker, just so she can
and then
get off.
eat it. So
Maybe she's Australian.
maybe. But yeah, and then she sits on the throne that's in this chapel. I guess just dead bodies all around.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I would probably leave the area.
Yeah, but she sits on the throne and then she has like a.
'Cause now it's the BloodRayne of.
But it
Rain.
but it's like a '90s TV show thing. Like Stargate would do it. Every TV show would do it. Where it was just like a clip show.
Yeah.
It was a clip show. It was a revamp of the whole entire movie.
The remakes are called revamps, by the way.
Okay. But like
Just so you know.
but it was she sits on the throne and then she basically just watches the movie
Yeah.
in a minute.
Yeah. Oh God. I wish I did.
And then the movie ends, so there's bonus features on this DVD.
No way. Of course there is. Who am I kidding?
So I got more from watching the trailer. I understood the movie better watching the trailer after the movie. And then so there's a bonus. And if you want to watch it, we can watch it. Dinner with Uwe Boll.
No way.
So they're sitting in office chairs.
Like all the cast?
No. So it's two people that are just interviewing Uwe Boll, and they're sitting in like office chairs.
What the
It looks like they're in like a Hotel 8 conference room.
Okay.
There's a candle.
Like a Super 8?
Yeah, like a Super 8. There's a candle, like a candlestick with a candle in the middle. They're drinking red wine. Uwe Boll has Diet Mountain Dew.
No way.
They're eating Thai food, and you can see a styrofoam container of the Thai food on the table. And Uwe Boll, I watched like 3 minutes of it. Uwe Boll did not stop talking, so I kept on fast forwarding it. And he was the last person to finish his food because he couldn't shut the fuck up about anything that he does. And the way that they were like asking questions, like so there was a male and a female.
You should have shown me this
interviewer.
before this episode.
There was a male and a female interviewer, and it wasn't until like the last half when he like actually recognized that she was in the room. And Megan was watching it with me. She's like, she hasn't eaten yet. She's not going to eat on camera. And like she would just take like quick bites.
Whoa.
It was weird. It was so weird. So yeah, I got Thai food with red wine, candle, Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, and the audio was dog shit.
Oh, I can imagine.
Styrofoam takeout. Uwe Boll never shuts up and never eats. Yeah. It was phenomenal.
Wow.
I think the bonus features of the movies I've seen of his, I should go back and check out House of the Dead's bonus features. I don't think I'm ever going to put Alone in the Dark in a playable DVD thing ever again.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve it.
Right.
But I do want to check out the bonus features for House of the Dead because I know what they are for Postal.
Yeah.
They're fucking phenomenal.
Wow. You just blew my mind.
When we do get to Postal, we should watch his fights live.
Okay.
On the .5, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we already did the 0.5 for this.
No, for Postal.
Oh, for Postal. Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Well, Jordan, got rankings unless you got anything else?
Oh, God damn it. Okay. All right. Well, I think we agree on the ranking for this.
All right.
Do the games work the same way?
No. Games get their own rankings.
God damn it. Okay.
Jordan, would you put this above Alone in the Dark?
Yes.
Would you put it above House of the
No.
Dead? Okay. So for movie rating, all right, what about game cred? Would you put it above Alone in the Dark?
Yeah.
What about game cred for House of the Dead? Would you put it above it?
No.
Okay. Fun meter, would you put it above Alone in the Dark?
Fuck. They both made me want to unalive myself.
Shut the
Oh God. Yeah, no. Fuck me. Yeah, it's above Alone in the Dark. God
Okay.
damn it.
All right. I am doing the same. And game rating for BloodRayne.
Oh man. 7.6.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go with a solid 7.
All right.
All right. So BloodRayne is second.
No, I hope that doesn't let. I imagine if that's it ends with it being second.
You'd be surprised.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
In the Name of the King has to be better than that.
Oh, and in the Name of the King is a masterpiece. It is.
Okay.
So yeah, so the way it stands is House of the Dead #1, BloodRayne 2, and Alone in the Dark 3rd.
Oh my god.
Next episode is our point 5, and then after that we're going another BloodRayne 2 Deliverance. And Postal is our Christmas episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do Dragon Ball for our Christmas episode.
No. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be right before we do Name of the King. It'll be a nice palate cleanser before we get to a good movie. So, all right, that is all I got. So, thank you for participating in the Ooh of Bull as we journey through his movies to figure out which video game based movie is his best movie, and it's probably his actual best movie that he's ever made. Remember to subscribe to all of our social media platforms and email.
Is In the Name of the King rated on Metacritic?
86.
What?
No, for the game.
Oh, okay. What's it like? Yeah, what's the movie rating?
Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
4%.
Oh, what's his highest one?
In the Name of the King 2.
Okay, wouldn't it be wild if we got to like In the Name of the King 2 and our brains are so broken by that point that we're just like, this is actually a really good movie.
This was your idea.
It's like a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes?
16 is his highest rated video game based movie. Second is BloodRayne 2. And then you got Far Cry, BloodRayne, The Third Reich, In the Name of the King 3. And then his bottom dwellers are In the Name of the King 1, BloodRayne 1, House of the Dead, and then Alone in the Dark is his worst.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to get to one of these and we're going to be like, you know what? Actually, it was really good. Because we're just going to be... It's so bad.
Just so beaten.
I need to go watch something funny or... I don't know. Just
good?
Anything.
Okay.
I'll watch fucking Titanic at this point. Oh, no, it's got Billy Zane in it. Fuck!
Hey, he's good in that movie. So yes, remember to email all of your questions, comments, concerns, gripes, bitches, moans to castingtolevelup@gmail.com.
Ooh, definitely your moans.
Oh, send an audio file of your moans.
Yeah, we'll play it live.
We would. So yeah, game on, laugh on.
Like the Sydney Opera House.
Catch you at the response.